when you're ready to approach a detoxing protocol, something to always consider is not only what we're putting in our body to detox, but what's surrounding our body. And so think of how we can detox our home. So I'm going to give you a couple tips, and I'm going to show you some products that will help, with the cause of detoxing our home and keeping our environment more clean. So first and foremost, the air. Now, there's a lot of us out there that like to use air fresheners. We have them up on the ceiling or on a little side table, but we got to consider that those are still chemicals depending on the brands that we're purchasing. So I'm a big fan of diffusers and essential oils. Now, Fruitful Yield has a plethora of essential oils and blends, everything to suit any nose or preference out there. We have a nice variety of diffusers. So again, a lot of different styles. We even have one for the car. So consider a diffuser with essential oils if you want to keep your space smelling fresh and nice. Another thing that we can think about is go green, right? Add some more plants in your environment. There are plants out there that are known to be more air purifying than others. So that's a consideration. How are you at dusting? Now, I know it's a tedious process and maybe it doesn't get tended to as much as we'd like to, but something to consider. Now, all of the appliances that we have in our home, they actually are sprayed with chemicals that make them more flame retardant. Now, while that's good for that cause, when we're letting dust settle on them, it's capturing those chemicals and we're inhaling them. So it's just another way of chemicals getting into our body that we don't even think about. Who thinks about that? Water. Now, some of us out there aren't always comfortable with drinking just straight from the tap. And, maybe some others of us are trying to be more conscious of our carbon footprint and our waste. So we might not always want to buy bottled water. Even though we have a plethora of great options at Fruitful Yield, we also have water filters. Now, we might not be able to buy a big fancy system for the whole house, but the places where you're being exposed to water the most, obviously what you're drinking from, and the shower. The shower, it's creating steam. Anything in the water, you're breathing in. Okay, so it's something to consider. So Fruitful Yield does carry water filters for the shower and the front kitchen faucet. Consider those if you want to kind of clean up the environment a little more in your house. Where are you storing things? Another thing to consider is where are you storing all your chemicals, and are they in a space where people are frequently in? Some people think of their bathrooms or a side closet. Where are your paints? Where are all your cleaning products? Think of even just something as simple as where you're storing everything. That can make a difference in itself. Now, another thing that I want to talk to you about is different products that you can consider for keeping your environment clean. Now, the unscented company. Now, they are exclusively an unscented company because there are many people out there that get irritated by their skin. Some people get migraines and headaches. That's me. Some people get it in different ways. Like it literally makes them sick from their stomach, their energy. Another reason to kind of clean up our environment. So Unscented Company, this is a fantastic company. They're vegan. They're a certified B Corp, woman-owned company, and safe for the environment and safe for pets. And they have a lot of different options. They have all-purpose cleaners. They have laundry detergents, dishwashing tabs. So it's definitely a good consideration for cleaning up some of the products and replacing some of those not so good products with some cleaner and healthier versions. Now, for those of you that I mentioned before, where maybe you're trying to be conscious of your carbon footprint and be conscious of the waste that you're putting into the environment, kudos to you. That's awesome. But one consideration that I personally love is True Earth. Now, it's going to sound kind of different that you open this and you rip off a tab and that's going to clean your entire load of laundry. But it works, folks. I've had nothing but good feedback from customers. Some are definitely skeptical at first, but once they try it, they're in love. And think of how little waste compared to a huge bottle that you get from the other conventional brands that you're now saving from the environment. Have you looked up the great garbage patches lately? There's a reason why we need to start being conscious of our waste, and True Earth makes that possible. They're definitely on a mission to help being more conscious to the environment and ocean friendly, okay? So if you're looking, like I said, at a detox protocol and you want to kind of amp up the results, look in your surrounding environment and see how we can detox our home in a safe and clean way.